Yeah, the drier conditions, that is something that I think we're excited about just compared to last week. And the more comfortable temperatures, that's something that will stick with us. At the moment, we're still getting the last bits of this moisture to move out of the area. For the most part, we are just cloudy. If you are way up in the mountains, even north of Mariposa, there are a couple of showers, but this is moving off to the east. Most of us waking up this morning are not going to experience that. So it's a pretty quiet start. Temperatures are even hovering near 60, so it's pretty comfortable. And we'll hold on to that through at least 8 before we embark on our warming journey today. We'll be back in the 70s. I think with the sun emerging later today, it should be a minimal issue. However, if we get skies to clear tonight, we are looking at the decent potential for some fog to develop. Looks like our models are suggesting that, especially along and east of the 99. So think closer to Reedley, Sanger, and then you've got Visalia, Tulare, and Porterville all within that chunk. So that would develop very quickly close to sunrise, but then fade as we approach the noon hour. We'll go into more detail of how long we could expect this pattern to last us coming up.
All right.
Because we are getting closer to spring and we're seeing more daylight, the changes in our sunrise are going to happen quicker than you think. Right now, we are already at a 6:34 sunrise today. By March 8th, that's just about less than 2 weeks out, we will spring the clocks forward and catching up with the daylight we'll be gaining. By that day, we'll be around 7:20, so it'll be a little later. But then by the time we're in May, we'll have that 6 a.m. sunrise very quickly. So brighter days are ahead. We're even seeing that warmth this week. So that's been very nice to us. We should be able to keep that around. This morning, we're 55, so it's fairly comfortable, a little cool, but we definitely could be a lot colder. We do have clouds, a couple of showers that are well north of us. I think if anything, if you are in Mariposa County, Yosemite, we've got a little bit of rain moving through, but it's not a big deal. This system is very low impact and barely noticeable if you are across the valley floor. And we'll keep rain chances like that very low, if not zero, all the way through the start of the weekend. However, there are a couple of sprinkle opportunities Sunday to Monday that also shouldn't be too big of a deal either. So we'll keep this pleasant air around. Oakhurst 70, Albury a little cooler near 60 today, but we should have partial sun and still nice in the high Sierra. Definitely a lot brighter out compared to what we've seen yesterday. And just to show you what Futurecast is doing with the system that will be moving through Sunday to Monday, you can see it's very weak. There's not a lot of moisture with it. I think a brief sprinkle will pass through and then it'll be like it never happened. And the ultimate forecast in the long term is dry. As we get beyond the weekend, the first several days of March do still look to be fairly pleasant and quiet.